Hello everyone, hope you are doing super duper good. I'm back with a new video covering the second district which owns 4 beautiful temples from the Lord Parashurama's creation. We are now entering the Kerala border. The temples we are exploring here are Kunnathu, kunnathu mahadeva temple in Chengalur, Sasthamangalam mahadeva temple, Amaravila Rameshwaram Sri Mahadeva temple in Neyatinkara, and sreekanteswaram mahadeva temple. In this, Neyatinkara temple is a bit far from other three and is believed to be the southernmost temple in Kerala from the 108 Shiva temples list. As always, as part of the temple visits, we did not forget to cover some amazing picnic spots as well. I'll take the fun part of my travel to another video. Here let us go completely spiritual, alright? I had another travel partner this time, a perfect crazy partner just like me. It was winter time and I planned the Trivandrum trip right in December, assuming the weather will be a little pleasant. Guys, Trivandrum is always hot. There's no winter there. But yes, I think this is the least temperature we can expect over there. So plan in December, no worries. Everything was booked in advance as per my so-called organizing nature, at least for some stuffs. Boarded a train from Bangalore, around 15 hours of travel it was. We wanted to reach hotel by morning, so we get the whole day for roaming. Woke up early to witness the beautiful sunrise view with green fields and backwaters on the way. Typical Kerala beauty which you should not miss. We had to wait quite long to get a cup of tea. We did not hear the usual tea coffee sound from the train, so we had to get down at some random station and get that hot cuppa. We reached Kochuveli station at around 9:30. The hotel we booked was very close by to the station, so we chose the station to descend. I was a bit drowsy after traveling in the upper berth of an AC coach. Killer temperature setup it had. From then I stopped choosing upper berth at all, which I always felt safe earlier. Anyways, I was excited about the trip and that gave me a sudden energy. We decided to walk till the hotel room so that we could find a good restaurant on the way for breakfast. Within 100 meters, we realized the weather was not so lovely like in Bangalore. High humidity brought down our spirit immediately. But then we continued walking. No good restaurants that we could find on the way. Just before the hotel, we found a small eatery, managed to find some space to sit. But sitting next to the stove and hot tawa burnt me more in that humid weather. Somehow we quickly ate some dosa. We walked towards the hotel. I had booked the room in Planet Residency at Venpalavatam in advance through GoIbibo for a better discounted rate 2 months before the travel itself. We settled in our rooms. Check-in was super quick, serious faces at the reception and room service, but then it was a comfortable welcome. The best part is the rooms were clean, so we were okay with that. Had shower, relaxed a while in the room. This was a 3-day trip, 2 temples to cover the first evening and the rest in the next 2 days. The sudden weather change and roaming in the heat post lunch made me a little sick. So the temple visit got a bit late, though we covered both the temples quickly before it was closed. The first one was Sreekanteswaram Mahadeva temple. This temple is more than 700 years old. Shiva is the temple's presiding deity. Parvati has no idol there, but the main deity is called as Gauri Shankara, means Shiva with Parvati. Other idols are Shasta, Ganesha, Serpent, Krishna, Hanuman and Murugan inside the temple. These are not very popular and I can see both the temples which I am talking about, both look so normal and nobody was there to explain us anything about its history. From some articles in the internet, I read the story about this temple. The old Sreekanteswaram temple is the original abode of this deity. According to the temple legends, an old sweeper at the Paraya Sreekanteswaram temple was resting under a tree. After completing her work for the day, she kept her pot and broom beside her. After a while, when she tried to lift the pot, she found it difficult as it was heavy and even she could not move it from where she kept it. When she attempted to break the pot started bleeding. The belief is that Shiva gave darshan to her. A Swayambhu Shiva Linga was found at the place where the pot was. News of this incident reached the ears of the king. He immediately gave instructions to build a temple there, which became the new Sreekanteswaram temple. The one we visited was the new temple. The Sreekanteswaram temple was built according to Kerala's unique architectural style. It is quite a contrast to the Dravidian architecture found in other South Indian temples. When you visit temples in Kerala, please plan to reach between 5 to 7:30. This is ideal time. The next temple, Sasthamangalam Mahadeva temple, it is also quite old, almost 700-year-old. It is administered by Travancore Devasam Board. As per legend, when the site of temple was still grassland, a woman cutting grass sharpened her knife on a rock lying on the ground, and the rock bled. She discovered that the rock was a Shivalingam and it was consecrated. The temple was constructed around the spot in due course. In most Shiva temples, going round the sanctum is not allowed. The custom is to finish 3/4 of the Pradakshinam after the passage of the holy water and then return and start from the beginning. In this temple, however, as a practice followed from the early days and found by the astrological consultation, the full circumambulation, that means the full Pradakshinam, is allowed. There is a Naga temple in the opposite side which looked quite very old, and the feel was heavenly. That's the magic of old temples, isn't it? Should not miss that. The next day, we had a plan to visit Puvar Island, and hence we kept the third temple visit on the same morning, which is Amaravila Rameshwaram Sri Mahadeva temple. This is situated on the banks of Neyar river of Neyatinkara. It is 6 km from Neyatinkara town. It is one of the 2 Rameshwaram temples in the 108 Shivalaya Stotram. The other one is in Kollam. This temple closes early in the morning, so try to do the visit before 9. This is the southernmost Shiva temple in Kerala, consecrated by Lord Parashurama. There is also a belief that the Murti of Shiva worshipped here was installed by Lord Sri Rama, and hence the name Rameshwar. It is believed that the Shivalingam in this temple is quite similar to the one in Rameshwaram temple of Tamil Nadu. The last temple in our list was kunnathu Sri Mahadeva temple. Out of 4, this took the favorite spot due to the naturally old looks and some magical feel I experienced in and around the temple. Driving through narrow roads led us to the beautiful temple. The name Kudappana Kunnu comes from 3 words, Kuda, Pana and Kunnu, meaning a hilly area occupied by Kudappanas, a variety of palm tree. Kudappana in turn means Kuda, that is umbrella, plus Pana. Pana is palm tree. Kudappana Kunnu has been widely regarded as the most beautiful and peaceful locality in Trivandrum city. The temple is located atop a small granite hill amidst 3-acre forest. It is said that earlier the temple was surrounded by a 7-acre forest. The temple belongs to Kunnathu Madam. You should not miss this temple with traditional Kerala style architecture surrounding lush greenery. Felt serene and calm. So with this video, we have covered 5 Shiva temples from the Parashurama's Shiva temples list. Keep exploring, keep traveling, take good care. Bye bye till I introduce you to the next district and the temples in the saga.